Hey everyone, welcome to today's video where we will be diving into the Flarum, an exciting open source community platform that's taking the internet by the storm. So if you are looking for a powerful, flexible and user-friendly solution for building online communities, you are in a treat today. And also, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. So let's get started. But before we jump into the installation methods that we will use Docker in today's video, firstly I want to introduce you to the Flarum and walk you through some slides I prepared to talk about Flarum, how you can use it, what are the use cases, and all those good things. So let's begin with the Flarum introduction. So what is Flarum at its core? It is a modern, fast, and free community software. It is open source, designed for small to enterprise level communities, is very extensible, scalable, and free to use. So Flarum stands out for its simplicity, extensibility, and modern approach to forum software, making it an attractive option for those looking to build engaging online communities. What are the key advantages? It's open source and free to use, is lightweight with very fast performance, beautiful and intuitive user interface. It is highly customizable through extensions and themes, lower resource requirements, and also it's privacy focused with no tracking, ads, or profiling. So these advantages make Flarum an attractive option for those looking to build online communities, especially for users who prioritize performance, extensibility, and modern user experience. What are the use cases for Flarum? You can use it as a discussion forums, Q&A platforms, support communities, Web3 and decentralized communities, also for a paid membership communities, and also help desk systems. So these use cases illustrate the flexibility and adaptability of Flarum, making it a sustainable choice for a wide range of community building needs. Whether we are looking to create a support forum, niche community, or an internal collaboration tool, Flarum provides the tools and features necessary to build a successful online community. So, what customization options will you have in Flarum? You will get a library of community developed extensions. You will also get theming capabilities for unique visual designs, flexible permissions for user management, and also you get access to API for developers. And also Flarum has an extensive library of community developed and premium extensions with over 700 available on the marketplace. So how is Flarum priced and what's the funding scheme for this project? So first of all, the Flarum is community funding. Flarum is primarily funded through community contributions. They use Open Collective platform for a transparent fundraising and budgeting. Also, it is funded through the extension marketplace. Many extensions are free, particularly those developed by Friends of Flarum, FOF group. And also, Flarum offers a managed hosting. Services like Flarum offer hosting potentially with options to purchase premium features or extensions. In summary, Flarum maintains its core as free open source platform, relying on community funding and marketplace of free and paid extension for sustainability and additional features. And also, Webnestify is also a proud sponsor of the Flarum project, because I will also use Flarum for the upcoming Webnestify Academy. So what are the installation methods? You can use command line interface with Composer support, manual method like traditional PHP application, also with Docker, and these installation methods cater to various user needs and technical expertise level. But before we begin with the installation, I encourage you to check flarum.org websites, where you can read about Flarum, where you can find some use cases, extensions, and everything that we talk in the presentation about Flarum. So now let's begin with preparing our server and also with our Docker installation. So let's get started. All right, everybody. So now, as you can see, I've deployed Runcloud, and also I have created empty web application, which allows us to create any custom PHP application, which Flarum is. It is using PHP, and also we will be using a composer. And one thing to note that I also changed the PHP CLI version. When you go to settings, where is it? You need to go to the server. You go to the settings, and you need to change PHP CLI version to 8.3 because we will be using also PHP 8.3. And Composer will need to have this, so that's just for the note. Okay, so yeah, we created empty web application, we added our domain that we want to use. So we can open it, and now what's left, we need to connect via SSH. So if you did not close your terminal window when you deploy Runcloud, you should have it opened. Let me open it. As you can see, I'm still in a root after the installation. But if you close your window for whatever reason, you want to continue later, what you need to do is you need to go to hosts. You need to add a new host. You copy the server IP address. Label, you're gonna be using like Flarum user. Credentials name will be the web application owner, which is Flarum tut. And also I added an SSH key, so let me add my key, and it's gonna be Webnestify, and we can connect to the application as our user. If you specify your password or did not add the SSH key, you just add the password instead of SSH key. So let me close this root session. We go to clear, and when we see we need to navigate to the web application folder, so it will be cd web apps. Here is our Flarum application. And now we need to visit the Flarum installation documentation. So let me close this window. Let's go back to the Flarum website. And when you go to software, getting started, or you can go straight away to documentation, installation. And here, as you can see, you can deploy it on various PHP versions. But I recommend it to use in PHP 8.3 and also with no public directory. So you can go over it, you right click, you copy link address. Now we go back to the terminal. And you're gonna type wget, and we're gonna add this archive to our application. So, and also we need to remove the index.html. So rm index.html, and now we will unpack this archive. And we can unpack it by the command xyzf and Flarum. And when we list our files, we should see those folders unpacked. So we can now remove the zip file. So rm Flarum. All right. We can now close this terminal for now. We can go to our dashboard, and we can now navigate to our installation, where we will need to specify a database, forum title. So we're going to be Flarum tutorial. We're going to need to add our administrator name, admin email, password. So it's going to be Webnestify. Going to be a@a.com. And we're gonna use some strong and complicated password from the password manager. And now we will need to specify the MySQL database, which I'm gonna name it for this purpose Flarum _DB. User will be Flarum _user. And table prefix will be Flarum. So all we need to do is go back to the Runcloud. Go back to our server. I'm gonna click databases. First, we need to add our user, which is Flarum _user. Generate the password, copy it into the clipboard, add our user. Don't forget to add the password here in the installation. And now we need to add our Flarum database. So it's gonna be Flarum DB as I recon. Yes, that's fine. And also you will need to assign this database user to use this database. And that's it. Everything looks great, and we can continue with the installation. And as you can see, we are in our Flarum instance. And now there is one thing left to do, and that is to enable the extensions. So let's go back here, and we can copy this command. We're gonna move back to our terminal. Let me clear this up. And that's it. We enable our extension, and for everything you're gonna do, how you can install extension, everything will be done through CLI and through the composer. So let's just find some extension that we want to use, like Flarum. You need to go back to flarum.org. Okay, that's it. Let me close the terminal. It's gonna reload the administration page. And as you can see, you have Umami extension on the right side. So you can enable this extension and then you can add your website. So it is pretty easy and straightforward, and you can search for many extensions. It is probably over 1,000 of extension, either free or premium. So you can choose which extension you want to use. Alright folks, so that brings us to end of our Flarum installation tutorial. So what we learned today? Flarum offers a robust, flexible solution for building online communities. Its extensibility, performance and active development make it a very compelling choice for anyone looking to create an engaging online space. Whether you are running a small club or large enterprise community, Flarum has the tools and features to meet your needs. And also, as the founder of Webnestify, I'm very proud to announce that we are active supporters of Flarum through Open Collective. Our commitment to Flarum's development is more than just financial. It's a testament to our belief in the platform potential and the value it brings to the online communities worldwide. And also at Webnestify, we recognize the importance of open source projects like Flarum in fostering innovation and accessibility in the digital space. Our support is aimed at ensuring Flarum continues to grow, improve, and remain a top choice for community builders of all sizes. And I'm very excited to be part of Flarum's journey. I'm looking forward to seeing how it evolves with the contributions of its dedicated community. If you are as passionate about Flarum as I am, I encourage you to consider supporting the project too, whether through the code contributions, documentation, or financial support via Open Collective. Together, we can help Flarum reach new heights and continue to provide an exceptional platform for online communities. So, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others who might be interested in Flarum and creating online communities. For more information, you can visit Flarum official website. You can also read the Webnestify blog post and explore its possibilities for our next community project. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.